All right, we're here with Stormin Normal. We're going to work on a little recall. Started teaching him recall today, actually. He's wearing e-collar, electric. It has not been used. I have not used the e-collar on this dog at all. Nothing. Zero. The e-collar was used on him. The owner said that I asked him how, and he said it was used to correct him when he did bad things. And I don't really know what that means. It didn't work, of course, because he was totally out of control. That's my beef with e-collars and stuff like that, and people teaching them on YouTube, internet and stuff. And man, it's a serious aversive, and it's a wonderful tool, and used correctly, it's really unbelievable. I would not teach this on the internet and have the average Joe start to use an e-collar by my video internet. I mean, I value dogs a lot more than that. You should know how dogs learn. You should really understand learning theory and learn from somebody really good. Take a full course before you start playing around with electric with dogs. That's my opinion. But I started to teach some recall today. Oh, before I start, I'm going to do some. Let's see if he recalls. Norman, come on! Yay, buddy! Yay! Look at him go! Look at him go! Look at him go! Yeah! Somebody who watches my stuff said that I always teach recall with e-collar, with electric, with a dog that doesn't know the come command, and I take them out and they don't know the recall at all. They've never had e-collar. I take them out and I teach them the recall with the electric. That's how I do it all the time. That's not true. I have put up videos and I state that I have taught dogs that way. I can take a dog and I can take it out and it doesn't know recall, it doesn't know the come command at all, it's never had e-collar, and in that session I can teach a dog to recall. So when I say come, they will come immediately and not get the e-collar. I can teach that usually by the end of one session. If sometimes it takes two, but usually by the end of session one, I can say come, and the dog will come to me without using the e-collar. And I taught it with the electric. Absolutely, I can do that. That doesn't mean I always do that, and that doesn't mean it's always the best way to do it. There's pros and cons to everything, depending on the dog, depending on a whole bunch of things. But because I say I can do something, doesn't mean that's what I always do. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Yeah. And see, this is where the recall works. This is why the recall works. This is why the recall works. Right, buddy? And you know, I'm just starting to teach this and stuff, but I'll bet you anything I could just cut this dog loose right now, have it out here, and it would come when it's called, and we'd stay out here and go home. I wouldn't do that, of course, because I really have to teach it and make sure and stuff like that. But just because this dog loves me and wants to be with me, I could absolutely get this dog to hang out with me. Now, you know, if a competing reinforcer showed up, then you got to watch, like another dog and this and that. Norman, come! Haha, look at that! Booyah! I just started to teach this morning, right? Because, man, this dog's been here. This is, I don't know, this is about a week, I think. Some dogs I teach on day 2 or 3 and this and that, but this dog was really banged up. It couldn't go outside, reactive as hell to everything. So we stayed on my yard and we played. And if you watch my stuff, you've seen how this dog wouldn't play beginning, and now it is crazy about playing with me, crazy about possession games and stuff. And I've done two sessions teaching him to walk on a leash, and I showed a big part of session 2, and you can see he walks right on a leash, and that was when we started to go out into the world. And now recall, and you're gonna see I'll have this dog off leash recall in the next couple days. I just have to, like I said, I really have to make sure I teach it. Like you can see, he knows already. When you teach these dogs not to react but to predict and learn the way Ivan teaches it, Balabanov, they learn so damn fast, but then I have to make sure competing reinforcers up, especially with this dog. This dog is super reactive to dog, and he will go fight a dog. So Norman, come. Ho ho, Norman. Ho, look at that tail, right? Man, videos I was watching today of trainer, the big name guy, and man, he's got a dog out, and the dog is just so suppressed. Man, it's like, oh, it's just, man, there's a better way, man. But I haven't used electric with this dog yet. I can teach it with electric, and the dog will act just like this. The dog, you will not be able to tell. I can show you videos of dogs that I've taught recall positive reinforcement, and that I've taught negative reinforcement with the electric. Straight up, I just taught it with the electric, and you could never tell the difference between them. I mean, I've posted these dogs over and over again, and I've taught a ton of dogs this way. Once again, we got a dump. There's pros and cons to that. There's a lot of pros to that, because you're already deal with the competing reinforcers. Like this dog, like right now, we haven't dealt with competing reinforcers, so that has to be dealt with. When you open up and you teach it with negative reinforcement, you're dealing with competing reinforcers right away if you know how to do it. I don't teach it low level stim. I teach it the way Ivan Balabanov, he does it, and it's so fast, and you use the electric so little, so infrequent. Norman, come. It's a bird. Norman, come. Ah, yeah, there we go. There's competing reinforcer there. He thought, and he came. Right? We'll get into this. But you got to have answer for that. What happens if he says no? I'm not going to come. What if that bird or that squirrel or that dog means more to him than whatever you're going to give him when he comes back here? Right? Like you got to have an answer for that. And you could say that you're going to condition this so much, so all these reps, that you're going to beat the competing reinforcer. But I'll tell you, with this kind of a dog, with the pit bulls and stuff like that are super hot on animals and dogs and stuff, you know as well as I do that's going to fail. You know it. You could say what you want, internet, of course, but you know that's going to fail. And the way I do it, it doesn't fail. Norman, come. Nice, buddy. Booyah. Booyah. Look at the tail. Cool dog. I wanted to go through that, because there's number of ways to teach a dog. That doesn't mean all roads lead to Rome are equal, right? Because like I said, some things can deal with competing reinforcers, some can't. Some things take a long time to teach, some things are fast, some things are reliable, and some things aren't. So yeah, you can take another road to Rome, but man, it might be a bumpy, long road that beats the shit out of your car, you know. I just think that saying, for the most part, it's just not. It's ridiculous the way people try to justify the fact that they just want to do techniques that are just shitty. But anyway, Norman, come. Booyah! Booyah! Booyah, buddy. Booyah. All right, I'm gonna shut this off. Pay attention to the dog more. Over and out.